No, you can't laugh. Right, guys, welcome back to the channel. And tonight we are looking at the comments on the competition video, and we are going to discuss some thoughts and what people's favorite bits were of the channel. Lucy's building some Stormcast decimators, and she's laughing because she's camera shy still. And yeah, so I'm going to go through everyone's comments, and as I go through, we'll discuss bits and pieces, and at the end we will select one commenter who, and yeah, let's pause that. I will select one commenter so who will win a Start Collecting box set of their choice. And hello, James Jones, Underdog Painting, and that Wargamer. You know it's going to be a laugh when Harry's running late. I was 3 minutes late, and that's because I was in the shower. So yeah, right. I need to sort a couple of things out, such as get the video up in front of me to read the comments from. Whilst that is very, very slowly loading on my ancient laptop, how on earth is everybody? Any hobbying tonight? I've been painting some Hellions for me and Lucy to play Gangs of Comorra. You're looking forward to that, aren't you? And I've also been hunting down a lot of bloodletters, which Lucy doesn't like the sound of, dear. I found 40. I've got 30. I've found 40 more. I still need 60 more though. Death Watch for that Wargamer. You know what? I've got some Death Watch here on my desk that I really want to start and paint, but Gene Stealer Cult kind of got in the way, and then Gangs of Comorra, and then on top of that, I've got the Incarnate to paint for a very special battle report, which will be coming up soon. Where is the video? I can't find it. No, I'll find it. Right, where is it? There we go. So, like I said, I'm going to go through each of the comments as we go down. But before that, obviously, a great big massive shout out to Martin from War Games, the sponsor of the channel. If you haven't already, go and check out his website. Fantastic service, super quick delivery, and cheap prices on not only Warhammer, but pretty much any miniature game going. This competition is being ran in conjunction with him, so War Games will be sending out the Start Collecting box set to the winner. James Jones doing termagants with spine fists. I feel your pain. Please tell me it's at least 100 of them though, because it wouldn't be termagants if it wasn't. Right, so I'm going to go down all of the comments and just quickly read them out, and then what we'll do is I'll have to keep tally of this actually. How am I going to do this? Let's have a look. Let's get Notepad open. So first off, we've got Steve Sanderson, and I'm gonna have to type these as I go. So love the video of the 40K tournament at Darlington. Didn't realize they had such a cool venue. It was nice to see the whole tournament day experience, from excited sleeplessness the night before to thoughtful musing on the way home. Phil in a Batman dressing gown was the icing on the cake. That was pretty funny. I played the first game with Gene Stealer Cult, and I filmed it and put it up. And we were awake until about 3 in the morning, then got up and went to the tournament, and lost all of our games thanks to Death Watch frag cannons and drop pods. Yeah, we're hopefully going to get the Gene Stealer Cult back. Actually, Phil's supposed to be around at some point this weekend, and I'm thinking Gene Stealer Cult versus Harlequins. So thanks very much for your comment there, Steve. We've got up next Keith Whitaker. And Keith says the Anvil Industry Bits review opened my eyes to alternatives to Games Workshop miniatures. Yes, there is a lot of awesome companies out there that do some brilliant, brilliant bits and pieces, especially for conversion work. Blackjack Legacy is next. So Blackjack Legacy says, congrats Harry and happy birthday to the channel. Thank you very much. Favorite moments are just the relaxed way you present the channel, to be honest. Bit of a cop-out, but that's what keeps me watching. I don't even play 40K. Well, thanks very much for that. I'm glad you at least enjoy the way that I present. It's nice to know. Next up, we've got Andrew H. Andrew says, I enjoyed all the Phil moments, but I'm blown away by your new Ynnari video and the fact that you painted the character already. Thanks for all your videos. Yeah, that was a mad rush that me and Tom did. And unfortunately, that was the only one that can actually get painted in time. Phil is very special indeed, isn't he? Life would not be complete without Phil in his wondrous manner and ways. So thank you, Phil, for everything. So next up, we've got Warped Mind Productions. I'll just write that down. And you can tell I'm unprepared tonight because I haven't wrote the list out. So I really enjoyed the Orcs versus Blood Angels Apocalypse battle. It was brutal, up close slugfest. That match was insane. You were here then, weren't you, when we played 10,000 points against Jacob and Michael? Yeah, 10,000 points of Orcs and Blood Angels on a 6v4, most of which was actually fought on the 4v4 in the corner because I drop podded and moved everything in. Didn't have an fall from the battle report. Yes, it did, James. It was actually very finicky to stick together. I've actually just sprayed me in Khan about 20 minutes ago. Her head is one of the most horriblest pieces to try and fit into place. I've actually left her in about 5 pieces to paint it before I glue her together as well. Next up, we've got Kablams. And Craig says, congrats, fella. You've overtaken me handily. I really enjoyed seeing the Dark Eldar Covenant on the table. Not many channels actually had any backups featuring that at the time. Keep it up, mate. Thanks very much. Dark Eldar was, I believe, actually the first battle report I ever did as well. So it's nice that, you know, people appreciate that. I'm actually going to be doing, hopefully, a full Covens battle report in the near future. It is something that's in the plans, but obviously, you know, real life gets in the way sometimes, unfortunately. Next up, we've got Anthony Little. Like your shout out for local clubs, it's pretty cool. Thank you. I always try and help out the local clubs and stuff where possible. You know, you've got to keep the clubs going. A lot of it's just run by members that simply love the game and the hobby, so you've got to keep it going, really. Next up, Clayton Viber. Clayton is a fantastic painter. If you haven't seen him posting on Facebook, go and find him, like yesterday. He's fantastic at painting. And Clayton says, any video with Eldar in it? Of course. There is more Eldar going to be coming to the channel. A few people last month actually asked for it. So we've actually planned doing a few bits and pieces more of Eldar. There is a very big Eldar game incoming very soon that I'll be filming in 12 days. We're going to Warhammer World. Next Monday, basically, we're going to Warhammer World. Lucy's going to be playing off against Tony, playing some Major Sigmar, and I have a couple of very special guests appearing on the channel with very big stuff, let's say. And some of it is Eldar. So if anyone knows who that might be, then go for the comment. Evening, Big Mac Danskill. Nice to have you here. So next up, we've got Andrew Newton. Andrew is a member of the Durham Raiders Club, and he's always down there helping us out and stuff when we go down there. He says, I love your tutorial style videos. Don't know which style that is, because I have done a couple of sit and paints where I paint a miniature and assemble it from beginning right through to end. But I do a lot of, well, I say I do a lot. I do some scenery and conversion tutorials and stuff as well. So thanks very much for that, Andrew. Next up, we've got Matthew Forish. The Rise of the Cult stuff is my favorite. I've actually ran out of Rise of the Cult stuff for the moment because I haven't got any more of my army painted. But this bench that you see behind me here, that is kind of the work in progress bench. There is another 10 Acolytes and 2 Goliaths and an Icon Ward in there. So that'll be being expanded very soon. Of course, you will follow that through Rise of the Cult. Next up, we've got Metal Madness Gaming. I believe that is Will. And Will has helped me out with quite a few bits and pieces for conversions. What can I say? Top bloke, good group of lads. I wouldn't say I have a favourite moment, as I like as I feel like a bit of a groupie and watch everything you put up. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Will. The support is much appreciated. Let's just have a quick look at the comments. Big Mac Danskill, the last one on there. Right, next up we have Mark Hearn. My favourite moments are whole videos. I love the opinions and views of a new codex from any channel, and some of your reviews have opened my eyes to different combos for a few different armies. Keep the videos coming, and here is to 2 more years. Thanks very much for that, Mark. I really appreciate that. You mentioned something there that I'm actually considering, but again, it's time. Video series basically of how to use a unit well, how to synergize it with other units that would be in your army, and basically how to optimize it and get the maximum bang for your buck points wise for it as well. So let's just scroll down to some more comments. We have Cool Brook, which says great product. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Next up, we've got Ian Wild. And Ian is quite an awesome guy. Go and check out his channel. There is a couple of battle reports and stuff on there. He's an absolute sound bloke. He's got the entire Angels versus Scars report. That was actually against Martin as well. I'm still very new to learn to play, so I'm going to be watching this a few times over as it's got to see Marines versus Marines for effectiveness and weaknesses. Good to know there's going to be a high volume of videos out to keep me busy at work. I think I've misread that, but it's late, so thank you very much, Ian, for that. I really appreciate that. The White Scars versus Blood Angels was an absolute brutality of a game. Me and Martin knew it was going to be horrendous no matter which way. He had a crap ton of melter. I had flamestorm cannons on tanks that were scouting. We were both scouting. It just ended up going in his favour. But a fantastic game nonetheless. Next up, we've got Thomas Parrott. I really enjoyed getting to see the Yanari in action earlier this month. Yeah, that was kind of a little bit of a personal mission for me. I pulled an all-nighter with Tom to film that and edit it and have it up. And I seem to remember a couple of door slams telling us to shut up.
Was that the 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
One?
and then sat in bed with my laptop editing the video till like 7 a.m. So that was Thomas Parrott. Next up, we've got Galen Shively. My favourite moment, at least in recent memory, was probably the 10,000 points Blood Angels versus Orcs, particularly seeing the Sons of Sanguinius tear down Gaz and being impressed at how much effort that took. Yeah, Gaz is an absolute animal. With a 2-up run and feel no pain, took him a 6. Even weight of dice, you're struggling to get through him. So that was actually a really great game, and the only reason we didn't get turn 5 filmed is because the night before we didn't even start playing until about 10 p.m. We set up everything, ordered takeaway, and I sat down and played Cards Against Humanity, which was Lucy's first time of playing it, and yeah, so we played that for a couple of hours before we even got onto actually starting the game itself. Next up, we've got Ben Ward. AdMech are the best back reports. Thank you very much. I do need to get the AdMech out a bit more. I have got a few more models actually to reinforce the AdMech forces, because I felt that, especially with the Gathering Stormbook 1, I was a few units short of being able to run some formations which would be quite tasty. in the bigger formation. I don't remember the name without looking at the book, unfortunately. Right, let's next scroll down. Next up, we've got Michael Core. Michael, I played against his Death Watch. I need to get a game in against his White Scars soon. He writes some fantastic battle reports, handwritten, old style, with diagrams and everything, and posts them on Frontline Games. Go and check them out. Michael says, I can't say my own battle report. Can I? I really enjoyed a recent video, the KDK versus Astra with 3 super heavies. Your disbelief at the list was quite amusing. Funny you should say that, Michael, because the video I'm currently editing was almost the same as that, wasn't it, Lewis? Apart the video with Ali. Michael says his favourite video was when Ali brought the 3 super heavy tanks at 1,850 points. If I get it finished, it'll be up tomorrow. If not, it'll be up on Saturday, but Ali is back with tanks on Friday or Saturday. So go and check out that battle report when it goes up. You do not want to miss that. It would have been finished had I not accidentally closed Premiere without saving. So sorry about that. But I will get it back up as soon as I can. All right, so that's Michael Core. We're at 17 comments already. Andy Dunn, you have a sponsor now. Mad. My favorite part of the show is your sexy accent. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Seriously, there. Look. My favorite part of the show is your sexy accent. Thank you very much. I'll take that as a compliment. But I'm not a Geordie and I'm not a Mackem. Lucy's a Mackem. I'm not. I am a pit yakker. I am from a mining village. I'm not. Right, who have we got next? George Williamson. George, played against him a couple of times in different tournaments and stuff, but I've never been able to actually sort out a battle report with him. He was at the tournament that was held at Darlington, actually, and he actually won it. No, came second. Yeah, I think he came second. Fantastically painted armies and an absolute great guy. He says, congrats, Harry, mate. Best bit, definitely Khorne versus Grey Knight battle report. SN Reports just posted their no retreat dates. Get on it, bro. Yeah, George was actually out at No Retreat 4, I believe, when Winters and Aceface and everybody else was out there. Funnily enough, right, I have a little form here. Her Majesty's Passport Office. What could I need a passport for? And I'll leave that to the imagination. Next up, we've got Art Wagner. Congratulations, Dark Artisan. You produce a high-quality video product. Really glad you found a sponsor. More goodness for us. There are many things I really enjoy about your channel, mainly the battle reports, but I do enjoy your reports on tournaments. As living in the US, the UK gaming scene is something that I can only experience vicariously through video. I'm quite jealous of the people you get to interact with at these events. My favorite moment is a brand new one, the lights going out on the last segment of your recent tournament experience as you were driving home. Just perfect. Yeah, the clubs and stuff that are fortunate enough that I'm able to attend are fantastic. You know, I've met a whole host of people, and I've always said from the beginning the amount of people that I've managed to meet through 40K and Age of Sigmar and stuff has been fantastic. I've met some friends for life, people that even though like I speak to most other people on a regular basis, people I would consider celebrities, I now class as friends, and it's been an amazing journey. So, yeah. Next up, we've got Chris Brothwood. Really like how the videos have changed and developed since the beginning, both in quality and style. Plus, love the water-based Tyranids that appear on the channel with seashells on the backs. Yes, the Tyranids haven't been out in a very long time. I can't remember the last time I had them out. No, I actually can't remember. they hopefully will be coming out again very soon. I've got something planned with Ali, and it depends when Ali is free and Michael as well, because I need both of them available to be able to do this. But I have got something planned for that. All these ideas and plans that I have, it's unfortunately a lot of time to pull a lot of them off, but I am working on a lot of it. Let's have a look. Jack Walsh, pure savage. That Wargamer. I was about to drop a Geordie comment. No, I'm not a Geordie. I'm not a Geordie. Newcastle's about 45 minutes away, though. Right, next up, who have we got? We've got John Bess. Really enjoy your paint along videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I haven't done a paint along video in quite some time. I don't know what to do with next. Maybe one of your Stormcast. All I'm not painting all your Stormcast. No, no. You can paint my models for me. Yeah, I think I'll probably do it with the Gene Stealer Cultist or something, because I've got a few of them I need to work on. Yeah, I think we'll go for a Gene Stealer Cultist next, and Acolyte. Right, let's move down to the next lot of comments. There's a lot. Tattoo for you, Richard. I can't even spell his name properly, so I'm actually just going to write out tattoo for you. Richard is a massive inspiration. Please go and check out his channel. I think he posts a video nearly every day. He's so enthusiastic. He's always cheery. If you're down in the dumps, seriously, go and watch some of Richard's videos. Like, they're so uplifting. He says, congrats, my friend. You seriously want me to pick a favorite? Lol. Especially when Phil's involved. I love the one you chased him downstairs, or when Jacob and Phil are together. Oh man, dude, I love you, brother. You guys rock. Thank you very much. Yes, when Phil and Jacob are together, it becomes loud, messy. Yeah, it's a lot to deal with. Next up, we've got the Johnsonator. I don't know if that is some sort of analogy of something. She's not listening. Favorite video has to be the bloody close battle between Khorne Demonkin and Grey Knights. An awesome game. Great success on the channel so far, and I love to try and input as much as I can where you ask for help or info. Here's to the future. Thanks very much. Anybody who is willing to offer any form of assistance, advice, anything like that, I am more than happy to listen and take on board people's comments, you know, what they want to see and things like that. Next up, we've got Wargaming Wizard. Hi, Harry, just PM'd you on Facebook, mate. Thank you. I don't remember what that was about, but that was about 4 weeks ago that that comment was dropped. But yeah, thanks very much. Next up, we've got Brian Batut. Great channel. I really like the battle report with Mr. Call versus Deathwatch. Keep up the great battle reports. Thank you very much. Call is an animal. I've used him once and played against him once, and he hasn't died in either game. But I've yet to face Tom's Grey Knights with it, and obviously he would just insta-kill us. So, yeah. Next up, we've got Kai Baker. I subscribed when Lucy started her Stormcast. Hey. So my favorite bit has been watching her army grow. Oh, you got a favorite bit? Everything. If you love glitter, yeah, go and check out Lucy's Stormcast. You're actually in the process of expanding it. We've got a Knight Azeroth painted up here. You've had your Dracovian Guard painted, your Celestin Prime. We've got Celestin on foot there. She's building more Decimators. She's got 10 Retributors. Another 10 Liberators. Lord Aquila and the Paladors are in the post. And we're hoping to get some Raptors to expand the forces for that as well. Yeah, she's got Vanguard Hunters. And they're actually already painted up. And you took them to the tournament last week, didn't you? Yeah. Came third. She did. She came third. First ever tournament, and she came third. The Vanguard Hunters, though, you used to kind of come on from the back edge, harass heroes and steal objectives, didn't you?
Yeah.
How did you find it to work? Did you enjoy them or?
Yeah, they didn't hit hard, they didn't do many wounds, but they stuck in there and
Drew the firepower of the enemy away from your retributors.
yeah.
Right.
Until we run up there, you and I just smashed it.
This is what I have to live with. I cannot beat her. Right. No matter what I've done, I can't beat her. Funnily enough, we got drawn against each other in the second round of the tournament, right? And I was just like, right, I need to go out as hard as possible here. Like, do I be a man and say, right, okay, I'm going to accept, I'm going to take a loss. You're my girlfriend. I'm going to let you go with it. But hang on. Have I missed something good? Harry, how do you go about picking your army colours? Yeah, Harry has a sexy voice. Oh, the Johnsonator. Yeah, so game 2, we got drawn against each other, and I was like, right, I'm going to go out hard, and I just went bang, and I smashed all 3 heroes on turn 2, didn't I? And then she just went bang, bang, bang. Retributors, Liberators, 10 Retributors, into my Bloodthirster, 5 Bloodthirster, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't know what else happened, but they charged across the battlefield and destroyed everything else.
I think in the entire game you got rid of me 3 heroes and around 2 Liberators.
I think I killed 1 unit Adjudicators and then 1 out of the other squad, and that was it.
I think you got 1 Liberator.
The swords.
Yeah.
I think we got 1 of the sword guys. Yeah. John Bess asks, how do I go about picking the army colours? A lot of it is I try to vary colours between armies. So, for example, my Necrons are blue and white. Blood Angels are obviously red. Tyranids, I wanted some green. So the Gene Stealer Cult's also green. Me Eldar and Dark Eldar kind of stick to purple. Whatever colour I fancy doing at the time, I kind of trying to stick with that and go for a really big theme with it. I've got some Tau, but they go in white and blue. We've dropped something. All right. Yeah, Tau will be white and blue when they come. I've got an airbrush. I have an airbrush now, and I will be learning to use it properly, and I'm going to attempt to paint about 100 Fire Warriors in one go with it. So that should be fun. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here. Harry, I have a Corn Slaughter Priest I don't want. Do you want it instead? Thank you very much for the offer, mate, but I've actually got 3 of the White Dwarf ones and 2 of the guys with the axe. I really appreciate the offer. Maybe, you know what? If somebody else in the chat wants it, offer it to them. I'd rather they have it than myself, as, like I said, I've got a couple already. But thank you very, very much for the offer. So, who was that comment? That was Kai Baker, Lucy Stormcaster. We got sidetracked.
He should win.
He should win. Well, I'll let you pick the number, and then if he does win, you can say that you chose the winner. Right, so comment number 28, Malbordus Dyer. Malbordus Dyer says, for me, it's got to be the Dark Artisan versus Winters. Those being the first ever YouTubers I sub to, and still both of my favorites. Amazing work, keep it up, and Phil's wackiness is cool. That Blood Angel game versus Winters was amazing. I made a couple of rookie mistakes, not realizing that the Storm Raven's missiles were AP2. I should have gone after the Terminators, and forgetting about his Ironclad in the Storm Raven. To this day, he still beats me and riles me up that I made rookie mistakes like that. Winters, I want another game, and I will win. I will. Yeah. And Winters is an awesome guy, isn't he? Yeah. Lucy was there at Warhammer World when we played him. He's honestly, everything that you see on the videos, he is that wacky and cool and awesome in real life, and just an awesome guy.
And he has great taste in TV shows.
Yes. Lucy and Winters definitely agreed on a lot of TV shows there as well. Right, so next up we've got That Wargamer. Still would have to be Phil's spooky commentary. It's hard to choose a favourite Phil moment, but that is definitely up there. Well done on the achievements as well. Greatly deserved for this channel. Thank you very, very much. Yes, Phil has his moments. There was the spooky bits. There's bits where I was filming the creator tutorial, and I think I'd gone to the toilet or something like that, and I come back, nothing amiss, and then I'm editing the video, and all of a sudden there's a video in the middle with Phil just picking it up, talking to the camera like a microphone, and just random crap in there. Then there was Paint Me Like Your French Girls. Yeah, that was scary. There was holding hands with Liam. There was the Ninja Sex Party dance. I can't even remember half the other stuff that he's done. No, no. The one I actually did it last year. There was a My Friend Phil video where I'd taken all of the outcuts and everything that I had of Phil and amalgamated them into one video. I don't have anything like that. I haven't been keeping any videos like that, unfortunately, but I think I definitely need to start doing it. I have been keeping outcuts though. All of the start of the videos when you see us presenting against the board, obviously I have to press record and then walk around, and then quite often, sometimes, there's about 10 minutes of recording before we actually get the bit that was saying. So I've kept all of them, and I'm going to do that as an outtakes kind of video at the end of the year, just before Christmas when it's coming to the year in the new room. So that was 29, that Wargamer. We've got Doomed, Horus Heresy Battle Report, Sons of Horus versus Mechanicum. Great game, some incredible players and fails. Horus dying was hilarious, as well as players with the Knights. Love your 30k battle reports in general. Keep up the good work. 30k is getting much bigger. The Mechanicum haven't been out for a long time. I need to take them out for a spin. But yeah, basically, Ben could have looked absurd about 18 wounds with poison on Horus. And I was like, no, I'm going to film this. I dare you to take them all on Horus. And he did. And he rolled like 7 or 8 ones. So that was pretty funny, to be fair. Yeah, so thanks very much for that comment. Next up, we've got Idic Beer, Nick. Please go and check out Nick Beer's channel, everyone. He runs some fantastic series on there. The Back to Basics. He's on doing the Terrain Square competition, which is actually sponsored by War Games and Inside Out Terrain. You may have seen some of the terrain with the Gene Stealer cult that Paul from Inside Out Terrain made. Nick is so inspirational. He's so enthusiastic. He's got something on his channel for everybody. So go and check Nick out. He put, that's really awesome, mate. Very good work. Well done. Those stats are well deserved. I really loved your Harlequin Army on Parade video. How did you get on with that, by the way? I actually came second to Ali in that. Ali spent the Friday night gluing spares on a base with some polystyrene and sand, sprayed it, dry brushed it about 6 different colors, and then set up a load of tanks on it and beat me. I'll hold my hands up. I was a little bit gutted, but if I was going to lose to someone, at least I lost to me mate. So I am pleased that Ali won that. It was well deserved. James Jones, Paul Tonks is the man. Yes, indeed, he is the man with a plan who sent me some fantastic, awesome terrain. Next up, Wargaming Wizard actually. So because he's already commented, I won't put this on again. But he said, well done, mate, on everything you've achieved so far and all the best for the future. So many good moments on this channel. I liked when Lucy played her Stormcast Eternals. Great colour scheme.
Yay. You won as well.
So Wargaming Wizard is already in the draw further up there. But that must have been his other comment. Next up, we've got Pancake Penny Pain. The battle reps at Warhammer World, they are awesome. It's a top channel. Thank you very much. There is probably 3 battle reports coming from Warhammer World, I think. There's going to be the very big one with Eldar and special guests. The second day that I'll be there, I am playing James Brown. James has been after a game for quite a while, and I was supposed to go down to Warhammer World last month. Or January, but I ended up going down to Southport to see Martin actually instead. whilst I was waiting for this big game to be organised that's going to be coming. So you're going to see a battle report versus James. If I've got time after playing James, I'm hoping to get Tony on the channel again. We meet up with Tony most times we go down Warhammer, but I don't always get to play against him, unfortunately. But I do need to play against him. He's recently getting an Age of Sigmar, so it could be an Age of Sigmar battle report, or it could be 40k.
I'll try and fill him out again.
You want to have a go at that? Cool.
I apologise now.
It'll be fine, it'll be fine. So we'll try and get some Age of Sigmar battle reports if I'm filming 2 40k ones there. So that was Pancake, Penny, Pain. And it's so hard to read some of the names. Next up, we've got Fire Breathing Duck. That's Darby Conway. Fantastic Eldar, Dark Eldar painter. Put some great little thought projects and stuff out there on his YouTube channel. Go and check it out. He also writes a bit for Frontline Gaming and posts his videos and things on there. Some fantastic freehanding conversions he's done, so please go and check him out. He says, congrats on 3,000 subscribers. Well earned. Happy birthday as well. Favorite video? Anything with your amazing Harlequins in it. They look incredible. Thank you very much. A lot of people actually comment on the Harlequins. When you actually look at them up close, they're not amazingly detailed. With the Harlequins, I went for sparkly glitter on black, 3 primary colours, and then the thing that draws you at the Harlequins is the bases. And everybody has said it's such a unique idea and that they've never seen it before. I know there's a couple of painters that I've seen in the Eldar page. In particular, someone painted a Solitaire that had incredibly realistic dice painted, almost pearlescent. But I don't know how much after my Harlequins that was. Let's have a look. We've got a few more comments. Kablams, ahoy, ahoy. Hello, Craig. Craig, you'll be pleased to know I'm painting Hellions. My Reavers are already done. Me and Lucy are going to be filming some Gangs of Comorra. So any advice you can offer, please let me know.
Did you answer the question yet?
Whose? No, I'm not as far down as Nick yet. Let's have a look. Just wanted to drop in and say you guys are great. Thank you, White Corn X. Nick, did he answer my question yet? Yes, Nick, I did. I actually came second in Armies on Parade and lost out to Ali, who amazingly managed to pull it all together on a Friday night, sticking stuff on a board, sand, polystyrene, spray painting it, and then dry brushing it, and then sticking tanks on it. Yeah, I was disappointed I came second because of how much effort and work. I mean, how long was I out for? About 3 weeks. 3 weeks solid. There was light in there and everything. And I was a little bit gutted, but I'm pleased that my mate won. If it was anybody, do you know, if anyone was to beat us, I'm glad it was him.
We're going to start doing the next one.
Yes, Lucy wants to get involved in the next one, and I'm probably going to go Gene Stealer Cult. Nixon, yeah, I should have won. Yeah, unfortunately, I was actually not in. I couldn't stay at the shop that day. I think Ali stayed at the shop, and apparently all the managers in the local area voted for mine. But on the day, Ali got more votes by the public. Apparently, that's what it goes down as. I saw online like a couple of days after and stuff, people very unhappy that it was basically a case of who could get most of their mates in to vote. I saw some absolutely beautiful boards and like amazingly detailed and everything. Losing to, there was one in particular. It was like, you've seen Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on the Fellowship of the Ring, when they first get to where Elrond is.
I don't know which one you're on about.
And it's the elf.
All the trees and everything.
All the trees and everything. Lucy obviously saw the picture there as well. It was basically that, and it was amazing. The leaves, the details, and everything that was on it was fantastic. And then the winner was a guy that had bought just a normal Games Workshop floor tile, and it had a couple of orcs on it. No scenery or terrain, and the orcs were still just glued to the plain flat black base, like that. The models were painted, but still just glued onto the flat black base, and that won. And yeah, Craig's saying there it seems to be a popularity contest more than anything, and I totally agree. And it's a shame because so many people put so much effort into it, and some of the results are absolutely amazing. For them to turn around and go, yeah, that one's better because more people voted for that. I really think they should rejig the system somehow, because there was a lot of people I feel should have won and didn't. So yeah. Right. Anyway, sidetracked. Fire breathing duck. Darby was the last one there. So next one we've got Jonah Dyer. Congrats on 2 years being solid. My favorite moment was probably the introduction of Age of Sigmar on your channel. And the fantastic Purple Stormcast. Also loved your Demonscape resin base reviews, after which I bought a ton of them. Yeah, Demonscape bases, I use an absolute metric shed ton of resin bases from Demonscapes. I've got Army Corner on Skull ones, Army Gene Seal Colour on Alien ones, Army Forge on Mechanicum are on Apocalypse ones, and we've got some paved ones left over still, haven't we?
Oh.
I might use them for the Kroot from the Tau. I think I might use them for that. But yeah, go and check out Demonscapes. Terry offers some great bases. The detail that's on them is fantastic, and they're actually cheaper than buying. I think 10 32mm bases from Games Workshop is £3. Terry sells them for about £2.50, and they're so much better. Jonah Dye is actually there in the chat as well. You've just ordered more. Love the paved ones. Yeah, the paved ones are great. Lucy quite like them. You were going to experiment with High Elves and you were going to use them, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
So we've actually got some of them. I've got quite a lot of different bases from Terry actually, and he's been a big supporter of the channel. I've always tried to help him out where I can, with a bit of promotion work and everything as well. So yeah, please go and check out Demonscapes if you haven't.
As well, Jonah.
Yeah. Everyone who votes Purple Stormcast equals winner. Right, next up, more comments. Let's move down. We've got Luke Seaman. Hey, that's not funny. So Luke says, great channel, mate. Love the 10,000 battle point. Love the 10,000 point battle report, Blue Angels versus Orcs. Brilliant orc constructs and Harry's descriptions of them. Shall I say, struggling to describe them. Happy birthday and congrats. I didn't know what the big orc shooty things were. They were big tanks with big guns with killer can, zoom, rocket, busted things. Okay? But yeah, Michael has some amazing conversion work. And did we play that before you started with Age of Sigmar?
Oh, yeah.
So, and even obviously Lucy had seen all of my models and things like that, but to walk in the room and see all Michael's conversions, even your jaw dropped, didn't it? Going back actually to a point that Jonah Dyer said, the only reason Age of Sigmar made it to the channel is because of Lucy. So you've got her to thank for that. Mm-hmm. Ian Briggs actually convinced me to have a game of it using me Corn Demons because I already had them anyway. I lost the game. Then you asked if you could have a go because you said it looked reasonably easy to follow. Yeah. Lucy beat me and fell in love with Stormcast and Judicators and Retributors, didn't you?
Yes.
So now she has loads of them. And from that point on, I then filmed the game straight after that. We played 3 games that day. Pretty much walked into Games Workshop and went halves on the starter box, didn't we? Yeah. And then since then, she's now got a filthy plastic crack addiction. And look, Jonah Dyer says heart Lucy wink. Yeah, so there is going to be more Stormcast coming. I'm getting more Corn. Eventually, when I get more of my 40k armies pinned, I would like to get another Age of Sigmar army. Sylvaneth. I'll leave the Sylvaneth for you. I'm thinking death. So thanks very much to Luke for that. Next up, we've got what? Drop parts. We've got Albin P. Albin P. Says, I love all the videos when someone fails a short charge. Yep, that is hilariously bad. I remember when I played Michael's Orcs and my Death Company rolled like 3 for charge distance like 4 times. F Wolf. Ali, you shouldn't be allowed to comment, mate, but let's see what he said. I like every bit of footage my guard get, especially when they win. Yeah, I can't remember how often they've won.
They didn't win the Halloween special. No matter what you say.
Yeah, Ali cheated that. Yeah, he cheated. He cheated the Halloween special. He beat Michael with the Orcs, but I think every other time he's appeared. Barring once when he actually tabled me when I had Dark Eldar, which I accidentally, and I genuinely accidentally formatted the memory card with that battle report on. I really did. And Tom was there the entire game, and he says I didn't because it was humiliating. I genuinely accidentally formatted the memory card. James Jones, give you 5 hearts at Sylvana.
Hey.
Oh yeah, they are fantastic models. Next up, we've got Tom Roberts. Love the battle reports, guys. Keep them up. We need more 40K action on the web. I put a battle report up every single Friday or Saturday for 40K, and I try and do as many other videos to do with 40K as I can up during the week. But it's one of those things, and Nick does a video every day, and he'll agree. It takes up so much time to do it that relentlessly, and it's draining. I mean, I'll get to the points where Lucy's made me not think about touch, paint, or game for sometimes a week at a time, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've just been so in the zone, but so worn out that I've had to stop and actually sleep. So next up, we've got Chicken Bottom. I have no idea where people generate the names from, but some of them are pretty cool. Love the battle pods, guys. No, that's Tom. Got to be all the Blood Angels for the Blood and the Emperor. Glad we have another Blood Angel fan. I love the Blood Angels, of course. Next up, we've got Liam Suter. Liam, you've seen on the channel a few times with his Lizard Men. And of course, he's Eldar. He says, congratulations on hitting 3K, mate. I know how much the channel means to you and how much work goes into making the videos. My favorite video on the channel at the moment is probably the Night Lords versus Dark Eldar when I played Jacob the Warp Forge. That game represents what Warhammer 40K should be like, in my opinion. Everyone having a laugh and the game coming down to the last dice roll. Good luck for the future, and I hope the next 2 years are just as good for you. That battle report was amazing. It went on to turn 7, and I got a certain number of wounds on a Demon Prince. Kablam's Craig, yes, you did hear somebody say there's not enough 40K content. It went down to the last dice roll, and I got something like 10 wounds on Jacob's Demon Prince. And he was a Demon Prince and Nurgle, so he had Shrouded, so he had a 2-up Jink, and he got the sight power off to re-roll armor saves of a 1. He rolled a single 1 for his first volley of armor saves when he was on 1 wound. I will not tell you what he then rolled, but that made the game. So that was Liam. Let's see who we've got next. Inside Out Terrain, we've got Paul. Paul made me some fantastic Gene Sealer Cult terrain. I mentioned him earlier, and he's also running the Terrain Square competition in association with Nick. So please go and check out Paul's page for commission work as well. He's put, well done, mate. You can see the great improvement on your content from the early days to now. I really enjoy your bat reps and the banter that happens in them. I like seeing the underdog armies you play with, like Blood Angels and Tyranids. Even though the Tyranids haven't been out for a while, they definitely need to come back out. Right, we've then got Simon Fitzpatrick. For me, it's your battle reports, and more specifically your Harlequins. Beautifully painted and inspired me to create my own Quinn army. May your laughter be long and your dance endless. Thank you very much for the compliment. I really appreciate that. So that is Simon Fitzpatrick. Next up, we've got Mark IV Minis, Darren. Darren is a fantastic inspiration. There's a couple of us in a group chat with Darren, and he has so much outlook and knowledge on painting, and he absolutely worships Kenny B. Like, I think he would marry him if he could. But Darren offers me some fantastic advice a lot of the time. Really inspiring us to push me painting techniques to the limit. He got me into weathering powders, wet blending when I started doing Belisarius Call, and things like that. And he's just a massive inspiration. So thank you very much, Darren, for supporting us. He's put, watching the channel adds more muscle mass and pure gains than 4 weeks in the gym and a ton of steak. Harry has a lovely shaped head too. Thank you. Thank you very much, Darren. I need a haircut. Next up, we've got Snake Eyes Gaming. Hi, mate. Congrats on the 3K subs. It's brilliant how you've grown so quickly. As for favourite videos, I really like the Blood Angels review series you did when the new rules came out. All of them have been fantastic. Keep up the great work. I do want to go back to that. I mean, Phil kind of did the Gene Stealer Cult one, which I'm kind of revisiting as I do the Rising of the Cult videos, as I paint the army up as we go. Next up, we've got Tabletop Warzone. I love the video with the special moment from Phil. Congrats with 3K. It's been truly well deserved. Keep up your amazing work, and I can't wait to see your battle against Martin. That is now already up, so I hope you've enjoyed it. The video with the special moment from Phil. That's probably about 30% of the entire videos on the channel. So yeah, if you know which one that is, please actually comment and let us know. Whoa, hang on, where's all these comments come from? Let's have a look. Big Mike Dance go, come on, Craig, there's never enough 40K. No, there is not. Right, moving down to get more comments, and we're at comment number 45 already. 46, we've got David MacDonald. Macca has been following the channel since almost the very beginning. I met up with him at Warhammer World in January 16 when we went down there and had a fantastic game against Macca, and even to this day he still offers me loads of advice as well. He's put, brilliant that the channel has hit the 2 years mark and is getting better all the time. For me, I'd have to say that being on the channel was the best part of meeting you down at Warhammer World and become mates and helping where I can. Macca, we need another game, mate. Definitely. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, 47. William Young, I've subscribed ever since I searched 40K battle reports on my Xbox one day. Your battle reports have to be in my top 5. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Next up, we've got 3 Pointed Circle, which is James. I'm actually in the same group chat as Ian Briggs and Darren from Mark 6 Minis. Mate, you've taken this channel so far, and it's still only the beginning. Look forward to seeing how this momentum continues. Go and check out James's channel, actually. He's got some fantastic painting tutorials. I've actually got a couple of them on mine that he very kindly sent over to me before he actually set his own channel up. You built them already?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you want something else?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to cut your forest out?
No.
No?
No more building.
No more building. Painting?
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, go and check out James from 3 Pointed Circle. James was actually the very first person I started talking to again when I bought my very first box of Space Marines. He was there in the Warhammer 40,000 page, and straight away was there offering help. And again, the same with Ian and Darren, just offering so much advice. Nick, I gotta go, fella. I await your email saying I won. And that Wargamer could have sworn I was getting an email. Well, we don't know yet because you can't see because I've got my laptop here in front of us, but I've actually got my PC here in front of us this way with all the names on. So we'll be picking a name at random from the numbered list. But let's move on to the next comment. We've got Steve Dunn. So Steve says, I'm torn between the battle reports and the kit bashing videos. I especially like the Orc and Guard videos as they were two armies I was looking to get into, and your videos helped me to make my mind up. Hope your channel continues to grow. It's good to see a YouTuber from the area as well. Steve, thank you very much for the compliments, and you will be seeing more Guard, you will be seeing more Orcs. Getting battle reports from Michael isn't always possible because of he works, and I think Michael lives about an hour away from us. So, yeah. Next up, we've got Kilcho, I think. Cool. I'll move on to it. Right, Kilcho says the Harlequins army on parade video. The effort to build all of this brings it on another level. Congrats on the 3K and happy birthday. I'm sorry. So yeah, somebody else shouting out the Harlequin armies on parade video there. Thank you very much. Next up, we've got Gus the Hunt. I've been watching your update videos about your gaming studio. So happy for you, mate, but more than a little envious. Keep up the good work, my man. I have liked the War Games page under my name. I understand people getting envious, but until you physically put as much in, and even I've changed bedrooms in my house to have a bigger hobby room. That is the level of commitment that is needed to get where I'm getting is unreal. And any of the other YouTubers, particularly the guys in the chat, they'll totally agree. Jordan James, did I win? Ta-ta for now, Nick. See you later, mate. Johnson at number 48, I think. Comment 48 is three-pointed circle. So that was Gus the Hut at 51. Next up at 52, we've got Alex Dickman. Obviously, our fantastic game of 40K where the Dark Eldar Force took on the Iron Warriors was an awesome day, and I'm super happy for the opportunity for a game and coming online. It's an awesome thing. Cheers. Alex is a great guy. He has a lot of family commitments and things, and I was fortunate enough to actually be able to play him at the Darlington Dogs of War tournament. And me and Phil had an absolute blast against him. And Alex is from the Catterick Wargaming Club, which is just over an hour's drive away from me. So I don't always get down there. But when I do like to try and play as many people as possible. What are you doing with Binky? What are you doing with Binky?
Nothing.
Don't break him.
Oh.
In fact, he's kitted out with his sword at the moment, so that's fine to break him while he's with his sword, because his sword is useless. Okay. So next up, comment number 3, we've got Luke Stewart. Just think all the battle reports are great. Congrats. Thank you very much. Luke Stewart. Next up, we've got Bomb App Mac. He says, congrats mate, your bat reps are epic in general. It's hard to pick a favorite part, but I enjoy seeing lots of Dark Eldar and Genestealer cult and the terrain. So awesome. Thank you very much. There will be more Dark Eldar and Genestealer cult coming. I do have a lot more Dark Eldar. I just haven't painted any for a long time. So there will be more Dark Eldar coming. Next up, we've got Big Mech Dan Skull. Finally. Let's have a look then. I thought for a second that it'd be too hard to remember a specific video. Then all of a sudden I had a flashback of seeing the bases of your Harlequins for the first time. So I'd have to say the first video I saw that in. Congrats on the sponsorship. Wargames is an amazing store, and it'll be great to see you two battle it out. Wargames was fantastic. Even you were taken aback. And Lucy...
Check the comments. Check the comments.
Check
on the live feed.
Have you been commenting? Wait there. I built an insulated garage for my hobby channel. Yes, and you did an awesome job, Craig. I lost interest in Warhammer. Please make me get back into it. I had collected every army. I'm 18. Okay. Some serious improvement went into this channel. It was worth it. Thank you very much. I read that as you insulted the garage at first. Rastafarian Santa Claus 420 blazing. Are you a Mackem? Do you dress up? That's Ian. I bet you that's Ian. Do you dress up and play fuckery? No, that is Ali, and you will find out why Ali dresses up and plays fuckery in the battle report that will be up tomorrow or Saturday. Right, so let's have...
Did nobody notice what I did with the glitter and the thing?
What glitter?
Yeah, you didn't say.
Whoa, what? What? What have you done? Where have you put glitter?
Not on you.
Where have you put it?
Not on Binky.
You put glitter on Binky?
No.
What have you done? This isn't fair. Are you a dirty Mackem, mate? Don't say you are. No, I'm not. I'm not a Mackem. Right, let's have a look. Next one, Big McDan Skull. Was that? Comment 56. Chief Live Gaming. Huge congrats, my friend. Well deserved. I really enjoyed all your content. My favorite part, I would have to say, would be anything with your Mechanicum army. I find it very inspirational. Thank you very much. Funnily enough, the next comment down is actually by Steve Down. Now, Steve has followed my channel from almost the beginning, and I had the opportunity to meet up with him last year. And he'd actually painted up his entire Mechanicum force using the same tutorial that I put online, using the same bases from Demonscapes that I also used. It was like looking across the table at my own army, and it was beautiful. So that you know, to see somebody else use a tutorial to paint their army the way I've done mine is an honor. Like, that is fantastic that Steve did that. Steve actually appeared on Winter's channel 2 or 3 times as well. Once with his Admech and at least once with his Blood Angels. So if you can go and find them, actually go and check them out. Because there were some awesome battle reports as well. Let's go back to the comments in the chat though. I heard Mackems are snitches. What are you then? What breed are you?
Who's that?
I have no idea. Rastafarian Santa Claus 420 blazing. What breed am I? I am a pit yakker, which is from a deprived mining village that is not any particular town. And believe it or not, Billy Elliot was actually filmed outside my house.
No way.
Yeah, you know where the bungalows are there?
Mm.
Well, basically the bungalows weren't there when it was filmed like 15, 16 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And my mum's car's actually on that. It's actually on Billy Elliot. So yeah, Billy Elliot was filmed where I live. Next up, we've got Beast and Brushes. Beast and Brushes says, I'm a new subscriber, barely a few weeks, but I enjoy the Kit Bash videos and any showcases of miniatures. Congratulations for the subs. And we've got more comments. I didn't realize how many people actually commented on this. We're at number 59, Rickenbuster. Rickenbuster says, the 10K match of Blood Angels versus Orcs. Dude, so many miniatures. Yep. Next up, we've got Steve Kruger. Happy birthday. I would have to say my favorite moment in any bat rep is when almost certain thing dice roll goes badly. Your reaction always makes me laugh. Right. My reaction is, really? Lucy's reaction to poor dice rolls is now, you're not doing it.
No.
Exactly the same thing. She also says, really? You do. You really do. We will film a game of Age of Sigmar, right? And if you say that on camera, I will give you £10. So that was Steve Kruger. Next up, we've got the Warp Forge. Jacob saying happy birthday. I think I enjoy the battle apps the most, but I'm liking the conversion bits. Can't resist a good conversion. Thanks very much, Jacob. I do want to do more of them, but again, it's time. I kind of fit, you know, an hour's painting here, an hour there, so it's very difficult to set up the camera and the lights and everything and sit down and get everything done. Let's have a look. Rastafarian Santa Claus 420 Blazer Man, you're from Stanley. No, I am not. Stanley is near Newcastle, which is about 45 minutes away. And then Jippo. Don't get any of that in Borough from that Wargamer. Borough might be slightly worse depending on where you go.
So just trying to find 40K.
Yeah, a lot of people have just answered, Jordan. A lot of people are suggesting reading the novels if you want to get back into the lore side of things. You've read one or two of the Stormcast novels. You quite enjoyed that. I myself, I'm not a big reader. I'm more of a numbers guy, so I don't read a lot of fluff. But definitely reading, in particular, looking at codexes or pictures of battles, or even just watching battle reports and everything. Oh my word. That.
Yes. I think I know who it is.
Oh god, there's loads of comments. I need to catch up quick. People can't get you into it, but you have to want it deep down and just start slowly and grind it out. Jordan says he likes Dark Eldar and Blue Angels lots. Looking to reading novels that will help with motivation. Path of the Archon for Dark Eldar, and there's also Blue Angels Omnibus. So yeah. Right, let's move on. Right, so who have we got there? The Warforged, Jacob. Number 62, we've got Wolfwraith, which is Sharpie. You saw his Nurgle against me, Corn Demonkin, and Lucy actually played the game after that with him as well. Says the Warhammer World road trips seem to be the best of everything, but it's gonna be Ramaket and Gavin Supercrons. Yes, we need to do more of that. That was brilliant. A lot of people liked that. A lot of people didn't get it, but a lot of people did love it. Finally, we've got James Jones. Well done and happy birthday at the Dark Artisan. And my favourite moment was when Phil and yourself were playing Gene Stealer Cult and Tyranids versus Mechanicum. And Phil made that mini Death Star out of Arborants and a Patriarch that was running around smashing stuff up in combat. That was epic. Long battle report. That was filmed over 2 days. Can you remember? Because I was quite ill actually. And I think we did like 2 turns in one day and 3 the day after. And I need to scroll through the comments again. Next up, we've got Ali Bongo 123. And he says, Phil throwing the dice down the stairs, and Martin is awesome. Best shop I've ever been into. Totally agree. Next up, we've got Annihilation Gaming. I found your channel because of my love for Blood Angels, and also you're from the Northeast like me. Your army is amazingly painted. The content you are putting out is insane. I can see the amount of effort you put into the videos. Keep up the good work, my friend. Thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. Whilst I type your name out. Number 66, we've got Malaga War Games. And I must say, battle reports, especially the last 6 months, all of them, nice setups of terrain and armies. Congrats on the 3K subs. Thank you very much. Next up, we've got James Gander. And he says, honestly, what I like spans all of the battle reports I watch from your channel. I enjoy the narrative you give with each of your games. Most people just tell you what happened. I move my Dreadnought here and he attacked my Orcs. You alright? Your spin, the Dreadnought stormed in and smashed the Orc squad to a pulp. Makes the bat reps worth watching all the way through. Just to hear your description of the next fight or shootout. Truly epic gaming when that is how you see the battle unfold. Thank you very much. Comment number 68, we've got Mark Acosta. All the battle reports, I love seeing the varying paint schemes and terrain. The cheese battle, Eldar versus Necrons, particularly entertaining. That was an awful battle where my dice betrayed me, and Tom beat me with Necrons when he'd never used them in his life. Let's have a quick look at the rest of the comments. That Wargamer now leaving. Thanks very much for tuning in, though. More comments. Let's move down. There's so many, Lucy.
Hey.
The Harlequins Army on Parade video from Liam Armstrong. Thank you very much. Comment 70, Infernostalgia. He says Warhammer 40K Apocalypse Battle Report, just the entire match. I could give it a quick scan and pick a ton of moments, but I really enjoyed the whole. The setting brought me back to good old second edition days, and the matchup was excellent. I made a point of highlighting it on Winter's channel and another grand match you took part in. Keep the Crimson Tide flowing. Thank you very much. We've got number 71, Carl Peterson. Found your channel looking for Dark Eldar content, being hooked since the first video I watched, a bat rep featuring your namesake, the Dark Artisan. That was about a year ago, I think. Love all the content. Congrats on 2 years and looking forward to what you bring in the future. Thank you very much. Next up we have Elzanio. My favourite part would have to be the bad luck you had with your objective rolls in the Xmas battle report. Really entertaining. Yeah, that sucked a lot. We've got Phil, Codex Phil. There is so many good videos recently from ages ago. The Ramaket and Gavin to paint me like one of your French girls, but nothing will ever compare to our first game on the channel, Harry, where the Hive Clone destroyed your Fire Raptor. First battle report of many between us over the years. However, there is one game that was way better. Our very first meet and our very first game with my Hive Tyrant taking on your Death Company. Phil was actually the second ever game of Warhammer 40,000 that I played, and was actually the second battle report on the channel. Josh being the first in both instances. And Phil, yeah, it's been very eventful, to say the least, over the last 3 years nearly, because it's coming up to my 3-year anniversary of being in the hobby, and obviously it's just gone the 2-year anniversary of the channel. Next comment is yours. I don't think you should be allowed to enter.
Why not? Ali has, Phil has, Liam has.
But I buy you stuff anyway. And you're getting a secret parcel tomorrow with something in.
I know, and not tell us what.
You'll find out what it is, because no doubt you'll put a photo on the Facebook page, right? But not only is the Lord Aquila and
The Raptors, the Aether Wings, and
Paladors coming. There's also a secret package in there as well, which he doesn't know.
If anyone knows what it is, please, I will buy you a starting collection as well if you tell us. One person knows who it is. Martin McNeil. Who it is? It's a character. It's Beverton.
No, one person knows what is in the box. Well, actually, George or Dave might if they boxed it up. But Martin knows what it is. Lucy says, favorite video has to be anything with the Stormcast in. Leave you out, yeah?
Yeah.
So next up we've got Shane Sanderson. Shane is an awesome guy. He posts so much, like more than me, in all of the groups and everything. Shane was an absolute star. He went into Warhammer World, bought an errant Questor for Age of Sigmar Stormcast, and brought it up to us, for Lucy, as he was visiting family, and actually came into Durham Raiders and brought that in for Lucy. Shane says, I mean, like, I watch all the videos you post. Favorite moment of any is actually something that crops up a lot. It's whenever you roll loads of ones and get mad at your dice. So whenever that happens, I think is my favorite. Also, really enjoyed the game you played versus Deathwatch when they first came out. Deathwatch and Sisters. Yeah, that was against Craig. Craig is like pretty much the only Sisters player that I actually know. And he does have a beautifully painted Sisters army. And that is it.
Yay.
Because Carl Peterson put another comment in, but I'm sure.
Yeah, 71.
71, there we go. Carl's commented about 3 times. So, let's have a quick look in the live comments. I've lost it a lot. I love lamp, lol, loud noises. Let's have a look. Don't collect Marines, too many Marines. Cheese then, Tau or Eldar. Yes, Eldar is very cheese. Even in Will, you're just in time to find out who the winner is. There's about 80 comments, but there's a couple of duplicates on there. So we've got 74 unique comments. And I'm now going to random.org. Between 1 and 74. Lucy, would you care to press generate?
30.
Number 30. Who is number 30? Doomed. Congratulations, you are the winner of a Start Collecting box set of your choice. Please get in touch with me via Facebook. I'll drop you a message via YouTube. But you are the winner of any Start Collecting box set.
What was this actually common?
I don't remember. It was a long time back. The Horus Heresy Battle Report. Sons of Horus versus Mechanicum. Great game, some incredible plays and fails. Horus dying was hilarious. Yes, it was. That was a fantastic moment in that battle report. So yeah, congratulations, Doomed. You are the winner, and I think I'm pretty much going to be calling it a night now. Jonadiah, don't worry, there will be other competitions on the channel. That one was totally picked at random out of the 74 comments that was there. There was a lot of comments actually. So massive thank you to everybody that commented. And looking back over the comments, it's great to see that I've inspired so many people. So, you know, a massive thank you. Thank you to the guys that have tuned in. But I will get in touch with Doomed. And hopefully we can see what Start Collecting box they choose. But for now, it's pretty much bedtime. I think maybe it's a small amount of painting, maybe. Just a little bit.
No. No.
But yeah, that's it, folks. Whoa. Says her who's painting right now. Anyway, that's it, folks. Thanks very much for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Bye.